today is The Hunger Games, or more specifically, Katniss Everdeen, the Girl on Fire. In the clip we're going to show you, it's the scene where she ignites herself in the costume that Cinna made her, and it's in this beautiful blazing costume. But the only thing is the fabric is so thin. How can someone stand a fabric that's so thin and blazing so brightly without them, one, harming the fabric, and two, harming the person inside of it? How can you burn something without it actually burning? In the movie, the fire was CGI, so it wasn't real. While there are flame retardant gels and materials that protect people from the flames, they would eventually burn much too hot for a person to wear it as long as Jennifer Lawrence does in the movie. So there are some theories on how to make a flame suit, but the logistics were deemed much too heavy and much too dangerous for a person. But we did find one experiment where you can burn money without actually burning. So we decided to take it a step further and burn a couple different fabrics to see if it would do the same thing. Now over to Melinda, who will show you what happened when we tried the experiment with a couple different materials.
Hi, my name's Melinda, and as Erica said, today we're going to do an experiment on showing that you can whether you can burn things without actually burning them. So today we have 3 different materials that we're going to work with. We have paper, a piece of material, and a dollar bill. And yes, that's my dollar bill. And we know it's going to work because I'm broke. So for our combustion, we have a fuel source, which is going to be isopropyl alcohol, and we have some water and oxygen in the air. So yeah, as you all know, you need heat source, fuel source, and oxygen. So what we're going to do is we're going to make 70 milliliters of rubbing alcohol. With 30 milliliters of water. So I know some people are thinking, well, of course it's not going to burn, you have water in there. But we also have a lot more alcohol than we do water. And as you know, you put a little bit of water on the fire, it doesn't work. So you're going to mix it up really well. Now, the salt, we're going to add a pinch of salt, and this is just to change the color of the fire so you can see it a little better. Doesn't really do anything for the flammability or whatnot. Each material, and dip it down into the substance and get it wet. As you know, all 3 of these materials have a high flammability, which means they will all catch on fire very easily. So this is all nice and wet now. This is away from your mixture. As you can see, that clearly caught on fire and the paper is not even charred. So now we're going to try this with material. As you can see, it is not burnt, and I can touch it and it's still in one piece. So now that I've showed you I can burn paper and material, I'm going to go for it and put my dollar bill in there. So I'm hoping this does work because I really need this dollar. So there you have it. You can burn money. Now, while these are great, fun experiments, we all know that that's not going to last very long. So if she had this as for her dress, they would have to have a way to constantly pump water and alcohol into her suit for her not to catch on fire. That's going to make the suit a little heavy. So we all know, don't try it at home. Don't set your clothes on fire with a little bit of alcohol and water. It's not going to work and you can burn yourself. So now you've seen our experiment that you can burn things without setting them on fire. So over to Josh for our conclusion. Thanks, everyone.
Hi, I'm Josh. So as you can see from our experiment, it is possible to burn some things for a short period of time. This is made possible by the water forming a barrier between the alcohol and the material. As the alcohol burns, the water slowly heats up, but since the water is cooler than the alcohol, it prevents the material from catching fire right away. As the water heats up, it will eventually evaporate, exposing the material, thus allowing the material to catch on fire and burn as usual. With more experimentation and research, science may eventually discover a way to create a material that will burn like the material we saw in the movie, creating the Hunger Games. Thanks for watching.